As you can tell by this mask here, it's 2021, actually January 3rd, and I want to film hash browns today. I love these things growing up. I always thought it was really simple, but then I found out there's a lot more to it. The best hash browns I've ever had were at the Silver Grill Cafe in downtown Fort Collins, Colorado. One of the top 10 cities in the whole United States to live in. Some people say even #1. Well, one of the great restaurants downtown is the Silver Grill. Been there since 1933, and Esquire magazine, yes, Esquire magazine editors just put out an article 4 days ago that said this is one of the top 100 restaurants in the United States that we cannot afford to lose, or we lose who we are as an American culture. And furthermore, Jeff Gordinier, who is the food and beverage editor for Esquire magazine, said he would get on an airplane to come to the Silver Grill in Fort Collins, Colorado, just to get Johnny A's hash browns. That's what we're making today. And even better than that, Jeff Gordinier said that the Silver Grill is the best breakfast restaurant in America. How good does that get, guys? Well, the owner of the Silver Grill is one of my great dear friends, Johnny Arnolfo. I asked him if he would show me how to make these great hash browns. Well, he kind of agreed, but I talked him into it. And here he is, my good friend, Johnny Arnolfo, owner of the world famous Silver Grill in Fort Collins, Colorado. Johnny, welcome. And wow, #1 best breakfast restaurant in America according to Esquire magazine. How good is that, brother?
I got to tell you, Bubba, after all these years, it's the best feeling ever.
Johnny, I always thought making potatoes was kind of easy. You've learned a few secrets, haven't you?
You know, over the years, Bubba, we have learned a few secrets. I think the general population thinks that hash browns are very easy to make, but there's a process in how you make a hash brown. And we've discovered that hash brown. And our hash brown recipe has come and evolved since 1933, and we continue to perfect it to perfection. Well, and now I think we, as you said, I think we have one of the best hash browns around.
Well, there's no question about it. I like mine extra crispy. They'll crunch even, and you can do that.
We can do that for you.
And maybe we can't do it like the Silver Grill, but we might be able to show some of my listeners and followers some secrets to making wonderful hash browns at home. Is that possible?
That's possible. We're going to do the best we can in your kitchen. You got a great kitchen, Bubba, and we're going to get pretty close to our hash browns from the Silver Grill.
You got any secret ingredients?
Well, Bubba, I do have some secret ingredients, but I can't.
Just tell me one. Whisper in my ear. Just whisper right here. Tell me one. Paprika. Okay. See how I did? I got that out of him. So, anyway, take me through the process you do down at the restaurant. Step by step. What happens?
Step by step, we'll take a raw potato and we'll peel it.
What time of day?
Well, we usually do it very early in the morning. And we actually have a position that we call the potato head, because during pre-COVID, he'll peel as many as 2,500 pounds of potatoes a week.
Wow.
So he'll peel those potatoes. Now, there's a little something different that we do. Traditional hash browns, people boil them, but we steam them. And we find that steaming them cooks them all the way through very evenly and keeps them firm. So from the steamer, they go right into the walk-in refrigerator, and there we cool them for 24 hours.
So you leave those steamed potatoes in there, and you steam them for what? You told me like 30 to 40 minutes?
30 to 40 minutes until they get cooked all the way through, but not all the way.
Okay, we don't want them cooked all the way through, steamed. Yeah. So then they go in the cooler for 24 hours?
That they do.
Okay, and then what happens?
Well, we bring them out, and then we slice our potatoes.
So we can't go through all those steps you mentioned, but you took some out of the cooler this morning.
I did, fresh out of the cooler.
And you sliced them up.
I did.
And you brought them over here to
Bubba's house.
Bubba's house, my studio here. Well, that's them right here, huh, John?
Yes, sir.
Now show me what happens. I've got this nice griddle here.
We have the griddle that's set at about 350 to 375 degrees.
Okay.
And the key to the hash browns, we use locally sourced sunflower oil. We want the griddle nice and hot. We spread the oil on top of the griddle, and we're gonna spread our hash browns. You can hear that sizzle.
Oh, I love that sizzle.
You know what? I
Yeah.
think that this griddle is the perfect temperature. Next thing we do, we're gonna take a little more sunflower oil and we're gonna put it right over the top.
Okay.
And we're gonna let it sit. Now we have our proprietary secret seasoning.
And the secret seasoning is paprika. Johnny, I gotta ask you now, is that really a secret seasoning? Come on, tell me the truth.
Bubba, it really is. But truthfully, little salt, pepper, paprika, you can make a great hash brown.
Salt, pepper, paprika, and we're there, baby, right?
And we're there.
That's it.
So now, typically, the person making a hash brown, the first thing they want to do is stir them. You don't want to stir that hash brown.
Do not stir them.
You do not want to stir them. All that's going to do is absorb the oil.
Oh, you know what I think? And if you don't stir them, the ones on the bottom are getting extra crispy
They're
right
getting
now.
extra crispy.
Yes.
Now that might take as long as 5 minutes.
Okay.
And we're going to let them set, and then we're going to flip them just once.
Whoa.
And then you let them set until they're crispy on both sides. Then they're just about ready to eat.
Yeah. Okay. How are we doing over here?
You know, Bub, I think we're probably looking pretty good. We're gonna sneak a little peek, and I think you know they're ready to flip. And we're just gonna do it one flip.
Oh, look at those! Look at those!
And you can see how they've browned very nicely on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
And here again, I gotta tell you, the key is not to stir them. If you stir them, it just absorbs the grease. Now, this is a new griddle to me, but look how nice and brown they are. I think, Bubba, from my years of expertise, I'm gonna add just a little bit more oil and get it down there and we get that bottom layer.
You know what's amazing to me, Johnny? I'd be up here stirring and flipping those things right now, and I would be messing it up, wouldn't I?
You'd be messing it up right now.
Oh man, I thought I knew a lot, Johnny. It's just like the learning never ceases.
You know, Bubba, a lot of people, and I'm gonna say home cooks, they think that they're gonna cut a raw potato and put it on the griddle, and it just doesn't work.
No.
Because that potato, it's raw, it stays raw in the middle, and the grease, it never gets absorbed, but it stays on the outside of that potato. You end up with a soggy hash brown. These are probably some of the best hash browns I've ever made.
Oh, look at those! Look at those! Look at those!
So I'm a two-handed cook. I've always found that it works best for me. So now you can see I didn't stir them,
Right.
but I flipped them one more time. So we're going to put those right in the middle of the plate. I'm going to flip them one more time.
Couple eggs off to the side here,
And there you have it.
and there we have this.
World famous silver grill hash brown.
Look at these.
Bubba, right now I think you could be in the restaurant business.
Well, Johnny, right now I'm in the film business. This looks great. I am so excited to do this. I mean, I'll never make potatoes again anyway. These store-bought frozen potatoes, they don't work like this, do they?
They don't work like this.
I really appreciate you showing the viewer how you do this at the Silver Grill, but this can be done at home. I've actually tried it. See if this is right. All you need is a cast iron skillet, a colander to steam things in, and you're there.
Absolutely. Anyone can do this at home.
You take a potato and you peel the potato. Then you take the potato, you put a colander in a pot, and then you get it nice and steamy for about 30 minutes to maybe 40 minutes, but you don't want it to cook or steam all the way through.
That's
And
exactly
then when
right.
you're done with that, you take your potato, do not cut it, then you take that potato and then you take it over and you put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours.
Yes.
Okay? And then when it comes out, you cut it, and once you've done that, you are now to this process right here. That's where we are. So there you go, guys. It's a time-consuming process, but let me just tell you, these hash browns are worth it. I'm gonna enjoy these right now. Maybe get me a little hot sauce in here, put them on here, and enjoy my hash brown potatoes. Johnny, thanks again for coming, bro. You know what we say about this kitchen? What do we say?
A clean kitchen is a happy kitchen.
And I would say this is a happy kitchen, wouldn't you agree?
It's absolutely a happy kitchen.
I'm happy. Well, guys, that's it for today. Enjoy these potatoes. Adios and yum, yum.